want to start off with a question. Remember how these horror movies were coming out depicting our favorite childhood icons as serial killers? Well, I had the opportunity to see one of those movies. So yeah, I'm a little late to this, but I'm about to go see The Mean One with the wife. It's a horror movie about the Grinch. I don't think it's gonna be a bad movie. It might be, based off some of the reviews people are leaving about it.
A few moments later.
I'm suing the goddamn theater. Yeah, I don't think we need to do this anymore. I mean, I don't blame them. You know, you gotta make some money somehow before the companies take their patents back, so might as well. As the footage suggests, I went to go see The Mean One. And I wish I would have just taken a polar bear plunge in pure lithium instead. Where do I even start with this movie? Well, first things first, I was going to do my first time watching series on this movie, but because the company indefinitely canceled the streaming release of it, I had to go out to the theater and spend $25 on this fucking movie. We have Cindy, you know who. Yeah, that's her name. Hey, I'm not trying to not get sued here. They are. She's going back to the town of Newville with her dad to the same house that her mom was murdered at, and then inevitably he does too. Now she's on a quest not only to get closure, but to get revenge on the Grinch. I mean, The Mean One. How the movie started had me thinking that I was just watching the teasers before the movie actually started, and it didn't hit me that the movie had actually begun until like 15 minutes into its 93-minute runtime when the father dies. How this movie comes to an end though, it is beyond my comprehension, because they make it seem like after Cindy had told him that he was a monster for accidentally killing her mom, it made this motherfucker turn into a murderous green bean and just start killing everyone in sight. Now that I think about it, they actually do blame Cindy a lot in this movie. They blame her for the killings that started, the killings that happened again 20 years later when she came back. They blame her for looking too far into it. They also have this stupid ass plot device between the mayor and the sheriff, and they try to tell us that the mayor and the sheriff were in bed together about this whole damn thing with the Mean One, and that instead of them scaring the Who's into leaving, they just decide to cover it up. Well, why the fuck not kill him sooner then? How it ends though is just so damn stupid. Because the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes too big, it literally fucking explodes. And then he dies. Now at this point in the movie, he's been shot with several 9mm and .22 rounds. But they literally killed this son of a bitch with kindness. Now they make small references to the actual Grinch Who Stole Christmas story, animation, and live action, but none of it makes up for how bad this movie actually is. As a matter of fact, Cindy and Detective Burke, the awkward love interest that lasts way too long in this damn movie, kiss underneath the mistletoe, and Detective Burke says something along the lines of like, I wonder if this ends better in a different universe. You come up with that on your own? Now, if you want to hear some sad shit, get your tissues ready. First, I want to say this movie did better than I thought it would. It racked up $422,000 domestically in the box office. Oh my God. That's not the worst part though. The worst part is that the Mean One is played by this lovely gentleman, David Howard Thornton, aka Art the Clown. Talk about a fucking fall from grace. Even on RottenTomatoes.com, they have his highest rated film listed as Terrifier 2, as it should be. And then they have his lowest rated film being The Mean One. Oh my God, dude. I normally do this for my official first time watching series that you should definitely check out if you enjoy a combination of reaction and reviews to horror movies that you may or may not have heard of. But I'm going to put this damn movie into the not so good tier and keep it there because I'm not moving it. It's not a bad movie, but you definitely should have waited for this to fucking stream before seeing it. I should have waited before seeing it, but you know, shit happens. Anyways, I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you can, please slap a like and sub to the channel and tap that bell to all so you do not miss when the next video goes live. From my family to yours, no matter what you're celebrating this time of year, I hope you have a happy and safe holidays. Next week, I'll be back with possibly the worst film in cinema history, and one that if you don't know very well, you've probably heard of it. Birdemic, Shock, and Terror. Later.